All right, next topic. Boop. Money in the Bank. How much will Vince put his dirty, grubby hands on this? Money in the Bank is coming to London. I'm super happy of the AEW and WWE and even Impact doing international shows. I just know. I just grew up. I always thought wrestling would be a worldwide thing, sports would be a worldwide thing, and slowly but surely it is. The world is slowly getting back to normal. So it's great to see people go overseas, and it's great to see the overseas fans react. I wouldn't even mind if like there were certain pay-per-views every year just dropped off in different countries. Like every year, Money in the Bank's in London. Every year, this pay-per-view goes to Puerto Rico. Every year, this pay-per-view goes to Japan. Every year, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool. Maybe it's because I live overseas and North Americans are like, how dare you? But I think that would be cool. What are your thoughts about more pay-per-views and more events all around the world, sir? You represent all of America in this answer.
I don't go to events, so I don't give a shit. They can do them wherever they are. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. All right.
Just stop running it in the same area repeatedly so that the crowds are dead.
Let's do pay-per-view profits. Feel free to put your picks down below, and when you win, say, I am the pay-per-view profit. Your pay-per-view, your picks. Your pay-per-view profits.
You said pricks.
Well, that too.
You're asking dick pics out here, man.
Never. All right, WWE Money in the Bank, reading us off WWE.com. We'll start from the top, work our way down to the bottom. Pretty stacked card. You got the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo. I enjoy this storyline. I think it's one of the best storylines going today. And it's going to be interesting where this goes. I think the Usos have to win, but I enjoy this a lot. What is your thoughts on this match, sir?
I also think the Usos have to win and should. You have a long-time established tag team that's always been a tag team against two solo acts. It shouldn't be a question of who wins. It should definitely be the Usos, barring some extreme shenanigans.
And
who knows?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. And that's more of a pro wrestling thing than a WWE thing. Usually WWE, it's the two solo stars always beating a tag team, but hopefully that changes. And just the Roman Reigns storyline. The main storylines at WWE have been really good lately. The undercard, so that's the thing. Like, once you have a good main storyline, you get like one or two good main storylines, people look past bad storylines on the undercard pretty quickly. As long as, like, you got one or two really good feuds cooking at the same time, you know, you got men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You got Ricochet, Nakamura, Santos Escobar, Butch, LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul. Logan Paul got Prime thrown at him at an event that has nothing to do with this. I just found that clip weird. All right.
They did it on purpose. They gave the crowd a bunch of Prime bottles, and before that, they all threw the liquid up in the air at the same time. And then after that, they were throwing the bottles at him and KSI.
Oh, got it. All right. God damn you, internet, always trying to cheat. They show clips, and it's like, hey, fans turned on him. That's not really the fans turning on him. Anyway.
Nah, that's why you can see him laughing in the video.
Yeah. So, I don't know. A lot of people are very high on LA Knight, and I think LA Knight is the masses pick. Butch and Damian Priest, I'm not really sure. I think they're at Escobar. I think they're the long shots. Logan Paul winning, I think would be interesting, but I always talk to Sid. We talk Sid off air. I haven't been to America in 20 years, so sometimes you don't have your finger on the pulse, so you don't know. How is Logan Paul? I get young guys all the time saying he's an inspiration in my Twitch chat, and then I get everyone else saying he's a douchebag.
Logan of the two brothers seems to have revamped his whole personality as people see it, because he's a lot better now than he used to be. Jake's still a douche.
Got it. And then, of course, you got probably Japan's favorite, my favorites, Ricochet and Nakamura. Those are the guys I'll be going for. I think LA Knight wins this, but what would be the reaction if Logan Paul wins Money in the Bank? Would it be pro, anti, or just pulverizing? No, polarizing. That's the word I'm looking for.
I think it'd be pro. But of all the people in that match, I think the most interesting winner is probably Damian Priest.
Yeah, his story. You sent me pictures that he had changed his life and got in shape and all that. So it does have a great story to it. My head says LA Knight, my heart says Nakamura. What is your...
I like heels. I like heels having the briefcase, so I want Damian Priest.
Got it. All right. I seen him as a long shot, but he's your pick.
I like it whenever a heel has it because I love when heels go and beat down the face and don't cash in. Just like I could cash in right now, but I'm not that thing. I always love that.
Yeah, it's weird because there's only so many stories you could tell with Money in the Bank, or at least it seems that way. So yeah, interesting situation. All right, women's Money in the Bank. You got Vega, Becky Lynch, who's been practicing climbing up a ladder, Bailey, Sky, Trish Stratus, Zoe Stark. I maybe this is a very unpopular opinion. I just don't think I like Trish Stratus.
I don't like Trish Stratus wrestling now. I think it's not that great.
Like, and you leave the memories alone. I think she was probably one of the most overrated. And the thing is, too, like, when it comes to Lita and Trish, they're pioneers. It's like, were they? Look what they were doing in Japan
WWE.
at the times. Yeah, maybe for WWE. But I guess, for a lot of people's eyes, that's the only thing they see.
Yeah.
I think my brain tells me Becky Lynch. My heart says Sky. What's your pick?
Yeah, my brain says Becky Lynch too. But I feel like the most interesting part of this match is I think there's going to be a point where either Io or Bailey fucks the other one over to set up them splitting and feuding because it feels like that's where they've been going.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Because the thing is, I only watch the pay-per-views and only watch the highlights because, a worldwide company doesn't have illegal access to Japan and other countries. How do you have the network in those countries and don't put Raw and SmackDown on there? Sorry. But for me, Bailey and Sky, I just think that there's not enough tag teams and they don't have to turn on each other. But nowadays, everyone loves a good turn, a twist.
Well, the thing is,
twist.
Bailey and Io aren't really a team. Bailey's the leader of the faction, but Io and Dakota are the team.
Yeah. I apologize. I meant faction when I said team. But yeah. But I think Becky Lynch is winning this. I could be wrong.
I do too.
All right, World Heavyweight Champion match. The one that is disputed. You got Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn fucking Balor. To me, there's no way Seth doesn't win this, but I'll be rooting for Finn. I mean, it's Finn Balor in WWE. They ain't gonna give him shit. I'd love Finn Balor to win this, but Seth freaking Rollins is so over. And as a guy that only watches pay-per-views and highlights, I don't understand why Seth Rollins' character is over. I get it, he's a great wrestler, but his character is like, all right, so...
It's because he's a great wrestler and they like his theme.
Yeah. I think Rollins definitely wins this, but I'll be rooting for Balor.
I'm in the same boat. I think there's no doubt Rollins is going to win it, but man, I'd love to see the future scenario where Balor wins it and Priest has the briefcase.
Or Balor and Ricochet, Balor and Nakamura. Why? I'm just trying to recreate New Japan in its prime.
Well, I more think it's just a really interesting story for Balor to have the championship and Priest to be hanging on to the briefcase.
Didn't they say if he wins, he wouldn't turn on him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they are building up to that. That'd be kind of interesting. All right. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. I love the women's tag division, the fact that they combined it. And I love Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. They're going against Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. I'm Team Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler all the way. It's not even close. Your thoughts on this match?
I'm also Ronda. I think they've been really entertaining lately.
Yeah. So hopefully they keep it and just... Because, the thing is, when you don't have that many tag teams, and you just make one strong team and then build the division around that one team is a lot better than passing the belt around hoping a division magically happens. So, there you go. And next, you got probably one of the biggest faces versus one of the biggest heels. You got Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. This is sports entertainment at its best. And I gotta go. Cody has to win this, right?
No. I think Dom wins it 100%.
Oh, man. These are two guys that just get the fan reactions they want. This is sports entertainment done right.
I'm just saying, Cody Rhodes' feud with Brock Lesnar is not over.
No, he keeps calling.
But then again, they're in the UK, and there's no way in hell Brock's going to the UK.
You know how much he would probably ask? He's like,
right? Like, there's no way he's going that far away from his house. But I mean, it would be fantastic for him to show up and just demolish Cody.
Oh, it would be.
God, could you imagine Dominic and Rhea just laughing the whole time, and then Dominic going for the pin and just afterwards taunting him for the next few weeks?
Yeah, I like that. And I'll let, but if WWE is going to spend the money on Brock, it would be at a pay-per-view in London, because you would get a huge pop.
Plus, would imagine how good it would be if Cody, because if Brock comes out, destroys Cody, and lets Dominic pin him, then the next thing Cody's going to do is come out and call out Brock again to set up their next match. And you could immediately have Dominic come out as the ultra heel and be like, you're calling him out, but you couldn't even beat me.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
I just think it'd be really, really good storytelling.
Give yourself a Barry Horowitz. I like that a lot. Then the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Matt Riddle. I've been seeing a lot of chatter in the chat and on the Twitter machine that people do not like the Walter. And I disagree with that completely. Yeah. Like,
that's nuts. I love Gunther.
I'm seeing a lot of younger fans turn on Gunther, saying he's boring.
God, if he loses this match, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, I think what he's doing is great. I love both these athletes. I just hope they give them time to really go. They could have a really good strong style match. This could steal the show. Be honest with you, it could steal the show if they are allowed to work their style and they go all out.
Know. So, I don't know. That ladder match is really, really good, talent wise.
Yeah, Money in the Bank. Yeah, but overall, this for a pay-per-view, it does not look that bad at all. You know, Vince is like, how about we change this? What's that?
No KO and Sami Zayn, though.
Yeah, I saw that.
Neither women's main title is on the line.
I'm kind of okay with that because it's a ladder. You know what I mean?
Well, there are rumors that Rhea Ripley has an injury right now, and that's why she's mostly been doing the manager thing with Dominic. It seems like.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting to have her fully healed. But I don't understand why the other one's not on here. Like, where's Asuka?
Oh, yeah. Asuka would be really great. So, yeah. All right. So, there you go. And who knows? Maybe they'll change last second. Maybe Vince will get in there. Vince is going to make a last second change. It's not going to be a women's match, I assure you.
I'll point out this. The women's tag team right now only has 6 women in it. I think it's very possible that Charlotte gets added to that match on Friday.
Really?
Yeah, the Money in the Bank matches are usually 7 people anyways.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're right. The women is one short of the men.
People.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see them adding Charlotte to that. Or adding Charlotte versus Asuka as a match in general. I definitely think they're going to add Charlotte.
Charlotte and Asuka wouldn't be that bad of a match. I know they go to the well too many times on that match, but I like it. I like it.
It's 2 great wrestlers.
Yeah. All right, so down below, give us your predictions in the comments, and let's get ready for the next one.